Hello everyone, my name is Claudia Emilia Frânculasă. I am a teacher of English at Liceul Teoretic Radu Vlădescu in Pătârlagele Town, Buzău County, and I am creating this video to showcase the accessibility and potential of 4 interactive digital tools I have used and highly recommend to anyone who wants to learn how to create their own educational resources: Voki, Learning Apps, Kahoot, and WordWall. Through the use of new technologies and modern methods of teaching, digital learning has become a popular alternative for the majority of students due to its obvious advantages: constant access to resources, personalized, student-centered and connected learning, more engaging and flexible lessons are only a few of the incredible benefits of this new type of education. Let's be honest, interactive digital resources stimulate our students' interest and curiosity, facilitating and motivating the learning process. They keep the learners engaged and active while developing and/or testing their knowledge and skills. They are designed with the learner's needs in mind, incorporating their previous knowledge and experience as well as their preferences. They are based on multimedia tools and rely on animation and gamification features which increase their attractiveness. They allow for repetition or multiple opportunities to complete the task and provide instant positive feedback. They are adapted to the student's level of proficiency, the curriculum requirements, and the lesson aims. They can be used for different teaching, learning, or evaluation purposes, as well as for international collaboration during the implementation of e-twinning projects, for example. Voki is a free collection of customizable speaking avatars for teachers and students that enhances classroom instruction, class engagement, and lesson comprehension. To create characters that speak, we need to have a free basic Voki account using an email address.
Hello and welcome to Voki. Voki characters like me make learning fun.
With Voki, we need to log in order to create an avatar, otherwise our work will be lost. We then click the Create tab on the top left-hand side of the screen. We may opt for a random character chosen by default or select one from the wide range of possibilities available. The free characters are the ones without a star, as the premium ones require a paid account. Normally, if we don't need to customize the character, we can choose a background and then add the character's voice. We select the computer voice. As you can see, I opted for the British English pronunciation. We can type in our message using the text-to-speech feature, add a microphone recording, or upload an audio file. After finishing the message, we listen to it to check it, and if we are satisfied with the result, we save it in our Voki folder.
Hello. Are you familiar with my story? I am the gingerbread man. My sad experience teaches you all a very useful lesson. We must be very careful with everyone that we trust. Just like the fox, there are people with really bad intentions in the real world. They are very dangerous and capable of lying and deceiving so that they can get what they want. So, be more careful from now on. Learn from my mistakes, do not repeat them.
When it is saved, we can share the link with our students, or we can incorporate this digital resource in our lesson. Learning Apps is the second digital tool I decided to showcase today, as it supports learning and teaching processes with very simple interactive multimedia exercises. Learning apps exercises can be created and used very easily online. A number of templates are available on the platform, but we can create new resources based on the ones designed by other content creators. Since the exercises published by the other users vary in quality, they need to be checked before being used for inspiration or in class. As usual, we need an email address to create a free account, and the easiest way to design a new learning apps exercise is to use one that has already been shared. Before doing anything else, we need to check if the exercise is correct and whether we are going to keep all the original settings or not. I decided to use a previous sentence ordering exercise that I created a while ago, keeping all the settings and changing only the content. Therefore, instead of the boy who cried wolf, I am going to use another educational story entitled The Sheep and the Wolf. As I have already mentioned, I'm going to keep the same number of lines, and now I'm going to type the 8 sentences in the correct order. After all the sentences have been typed, we add a feedback and then we finish editing and see if the app is ready to be saved. We solve each learning app's exercise in order to make sure that everything's fine, and then we make it public. We may add a cover picture from the ones available online, and it is ready to be shared with our students. Kahoot is a free game-based learning platform that makes it fun to learn any subject in any language on any device for all ages. We also need an email address to create Kahoot quizzes, and here is what we should do. First of all, we choose a background and decide on the type or types of question that we are going to use. Then we fill in the Kahoot summary information. We enter the title, optionally add a short description. Select a lobby tune, the language, as well as an image for the cover. Then we add the slides and the type of questions that we want to use. Today I'm using only true-false questions for Little Red Riding Hood's story. Depending on the difficulty of the questions, we may increase or decrease the number of seconds for each slide. Now, let us see how exciting it may be to give the correct answer, but also to pick the wrong alternative for a change. WordWall is an educational software enabling teachers all over the world to create customized, interactive, and printable activities almost instantly. Since Random Wheel is one of my students' most favorite WordWall design, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. Let's say that the topic of the new digital resource is Guess the Fairy Tale Character. All we need to do is to add a number of descriptions which the 8th grade students are expected to guess during or at the end of the unit Tales and Stories from the national curriculum. The last stage is to save our digital resource and share it with our students or the entire world if this is going to be an open educational resource. Instead of conclusions, please allow me to end our virtual meeting with a quotation I particularly like. Technology will never replace great teachers, but in the hands of great teachers, it's transformational. Hoping that you have found our asynchronous workshop just a little bit useful, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for attending it.